China, please welcome Shaw Pei. Lin Yun Lu.
And here he comes, no longer a top 10 player, but those
Shui Pei to start. Love all.
Now we get to see our first pen holder this edition of Incheon. Shui Pei.
1-all. Two.
Lin Minwoo, one of the very, very best lefties. Feels weird to see him down at 14 in the world. He's got a point to prove, hasn't he?
open. We could see somebody going deep, an opportunity for the likes of Lin Minwoo. First hurdle.
Table tennis, breaking through at the T2, winning the Czech Open, semis of the Olympics in Tokyo. It's just been so
contrast in physiques between these two.
Did well there, Lin Minwoo. Got
That's twice now in this opening game. They've gone toe-to-toe. Wide forward hand for the pen holder, though. Really approved of that from Shui Pei.
5-6.
You wonder how much. Great by any means, but I guess in the last year
which again underlines our point about the competitiveness of this event.
You know, stylistic clashes, personality matchups, always factors to consider in their demeanor. To call who will win this.
Oh, that was a huge point. But two serves now with the man from China.
9-8.
The backhand flick from the forehand side is so versatile. Such an elusive receiver.
And that's what took him into the top 10.
Nine all. 9-10.
But for all that, it is Shui Pei who gets to gain point. Oh, lovely angle.
11-9. Game 2.
That one slid off the backhand.
Under pressure.
Can
he serve as well as here in this first round match? Pressure's on the quarterfinals, which become best of 7. So now he really has to make his move.
Love 1.
That was always going to be a very, very difficult shot to execute.
It's high enough to tempt him in, but tight enough to make it tricky. It's a bit of a baiting receive there from Shui Pei.
Oh.
1-all.
He'd adjusted brilliantly, Shui Pei, but drops the point. 1-all.
One, two.
Slight in build, sleight of hand, but so effective.
He has a lot of silky skills, wins a lot of points under the radar.
2-all.
In the modern era. Xue surely would have been expected with his backhand cross table. Oh. No.
Oh, it's wide.
Wasn't far away on that last one either. That's the best rally. For me, the best shot of the day so far from Lim Win Ryu. The fluidity of his wrist. Goodness, it's just...
Saw Xue Fei bring the power to give himself in this. And he needs to, the man from Chinese Taipei. You've seen the guile, and there you see that poacher's instinct and that flick and that fin.
The skills have always been there for me with Lim Win Ryu. He is an unquestionable talent, but it's the killer instinct. He's shown it here.
7 out the last 8 points when he needed it. Yeah, very good. Always in front in that rally.
Yeah. Ahead each and every step of the way. Good recovery after he came in there to play that backhand.
7 game points on serve. What a very well-played game. When question up at 1 apiece, so some valid advice coming his way from Wang Yizhe there.
Xue Fei to serve. Love.
And we're back where we started, all square. Well, they're at it. Turns up the power. He's got an edge.
And you mentioned that the difference in physique, he does pack a bit more of a punch.
Rough 3.
A lot of people think, oh, it's not as good for the backhand, but no. Try telling him that.
Yeah.
Try telling Felix Lebrun.
A very meaningful scoreline as he continues to serve 4-love. Xue Fei.
Little shifts in confidence. You know? Just play.
Great serve.
1.
Not quite the bottle challenge placement, but that action. Does it again.
Oh, caught him up a bit.
That's fantastic coaching. I really like that. It's easier to come in to play a shot than it is to move out to hit a shot. So, yeah, give yourself a bit more space. We'll see him probably do it now because of the long serves of Lim Win Ryu.
How do you stop a run of points to your opponent? You do that. Open things up. Took it wide.
Scintillating. He knew exactly how to meet the ball.
Again, hurried up by the serve.
7-5.
And that just gives the impetus to the man from Chinese Taipei.
I like Xue Fei. He plays with a fairly free style. You know, Felix Lebrun, Dang Chou, they stay a bit more close on average than him. Definitely gained a fan in me, Xue Fei.
Wow. Yeah, he's long-limbed, he's loose-limbed, plays with a flow and a power and a punch. And he's really giving Lim Wenru something to think about here.
Good injection of pace, nice soft hands, good touch play, denying Lim Wenru a clear-cut open attack opportunity, and then comes in.
So it was a sublime second game from Lim Wenru. It's been a troubled third. Problematic.
But
you give him a chance, he takes it, and he needs to because it's still a three-point game.
Twinkle-toed there, good agility.
While they were fencing, they were lunging, and it was a huge point, which gives 4 game points to Xue Fei to re-establish his lead.
Just lost a bit of presence there, Lim Wenru. Very, very optimistic attempt.
Again, that backhand. He puts so much faith in it.
Better posture on that one. A Chiquita flick, a banana flick. Just scuttles across, doesn't he, in the blink of an eye.
And there was a loop and a purpose to that one as well that bamboozled his opponent.
And now he serves.
And it's 3 points in a row. Still 1 game point with Xue Fei, but Lim Wenru is on the move once more. He's done it. He's got back now level from 10-6 down to 10-10. You know, all those people who said this was a game to watch, they knew what they were talking about.
And this is why they call him the silent assassin. Like a ninja here.
5 of the last 8 points have gone to the man from Chinese Taipei, 10-all.
That's really clever play from Xue Fei. He played the same ball to the same place. Brilliant.
And some points are bigger than others because that gives him game point.
This would be the same thing that happened in the first game. Lim Wenru with the comeback, but Xue Fei just managing to edge him out.
11 all.
Sneaky, sneaky. Somehow finds the wiggle room there. What a receive from Xue Fei into that crossover. He had to contort his waist so much to...
And now look at this, earns himself a game point. How huge would this be? How much of a blow would it be to Xue Fei to surrender this game? He's come from nowhere to win. How behind he was, 10-6 down.
He waved his wand, didn't he?
Fourth game, Lin Yunju to serve. Love all.
He really is a magical player, Lim Wenru. Pulled the bunny out of the hat there. I did not know how.
One love.
One love, and it's, remember, best of 5, which means that suddenly it gets into do-or-die territory for Xue Fei.
He'll be kicking himself deep down there.
Yeah, there wasn't much Xue Fei could do about the second game when Lim Wenru was just unplayable, sublime. But he will be kicking himself about squandering those game points.
it's so tough, right? I mean, you've won 10 points. Why can't you win 11? This is what you think as a table tennis player. But, you know, you really get to know who the champion is in a first to 11 because the pressure's so high. The margins are always so fine. And then when you make the margins fine with the scoreboard format as well, test the players even more.
Yeah, the force is with Lin Wenru right now. 12 out of the last 16 points going his way.
Fourth round.
And another. And now there's a totally different complexion to this match. You said you'd be calling possibly 4 games, and I think you might be right by the looks of things here.
Yeah. This is Lin Wenru's to lose now. Great start from him.
5 round.
He's just building on what he's done. And you also feel that as formidable as Xue Fei is, he's just crumbling now mentally and in terms of the game. Understandably so.
Yeah, what happened in the last game was, I think, bled into this one.
Well, there's an
1-5.
angle perfectly picked up by that camera we brought you there. And that's what he needed. But it's a long, long way back for Xue Fei now. Has to put together a run. But even when he does, he knows that Lin could come back at him.
Yeah.
1-6.
Well, in 2 games, Xue Fei was ahead and Lin Wenru came back. Obviously, one of them, Xue Fei, managed to get through, which was the initial game. The second, completely one-way traffic. What does Lin Wenru do with this lead, though? Knowing that the finish line is now within sight.
Yeah, it's interesting. He's not been in that position, really, has he, apart from the second game? So it's a slightly different dynamic, but you would trust in him. That's what's taken him into the top 10 in the world previously. That's what makes him so dangerous. And there's a pace and an urgency to his play, echoed by Coach Wang.
To see his explosivity there, his dynamism.
And that's a very different demeanor. Xue Fei's coach, Coach Chen, knows that his player has, at times, looked as if he's good enough to win this match. But it's getting away from him. He trails by 4 in what could be the final game.
The quality is immense. I mean, the margins become so fine when you're playing someone who imparts so much rotation like Lin Wenru. You feel like you have to thread it through the eye of the needle, even when you have time to play the shot. That's the tricky thing against him. The fact that he's a lefty as well, that speed and spin's coming in from a different place. It's just so handcuffing.
Oh, that's just clipped the edge of the table. Nothing going the way of Xue Fei here, who'd actually brought some real explosive energy to that rally.
Yeah, it was a nice combination. It's the last thing that the Chinese player needed there.
And he's getting closer to a round of 16 encounter with either Haramoto or Robles. Very close indeed now, because it's 7 match points for Lin Wenru, who's had his problems in this match, but boy, oh boy, he's found the answers.
4-10.
Trying to finish it with the sting there.
Still alive, just about, Xue Fei. Oh, and again, an opportunity to close it out, but he can't. but he does have the luxury of match points. And still plenty of them. Had to be, didn't it?
11-5.
He set it up with the backhand, it goes long, and it's a win by 3 games to 1. And a scoreline that can't even begin to tell you about some of the nuances and complexities of a match that lived up to its billing. It's done in 4, Fraser, as you said it might be, and it goes the way of Lim Wenru. Dropping the first and then coming back 11-3. That was really where he gained momentum. And then in the very, very important third, he somehow took it out from a position of 10-6 down before always looking to win it in what turned out to be the final game. Great match to commentate.
Yeah, and if you're just joining us, don't judge a book by its cover. The scoreline doesn't